Corey Swargos here, promoter for the Vancouver Island Showdown, and I have Marilyn from LSR joining me today. How you doing, Marilyn?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. You know what? We are super excited to have LSR as the title sponsor for the IFBB Pro Women's Wellness category at the Vancouver Island Showdown. You and your team stepped up this year to bring this category to beautiful Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. What does it mean to you to give back to the athletes and see more opportunities for the women in the IFBB Pro League grow?
It means everything because I've been doing this for 20 years and I am happy that I'm at a point where I can do this. And I love the wellness division. I love all the divisions, but wellness has been really fun to watch it progress as quickly as it has. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited and I've been really loving being able to give back to the athletes because
Yeah.
that's what we're all about. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
We're here to take care of them and get them on stage and make them look perfect.
Yeah. Well, just so people will know, all of the Influential Sports Inc. shows this year, all six of them, we have LSR products being applied across the board. For people up here in Canada, and specifically in British Columbia, that hasn't worked with Jenna and yourself with LSR products, what can athletes and competitors expect from the quality of the product and the application that you guys will be delivering?
Well, I can say with conviction that we have the fastest drying competition product on the market. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that our customer service also sets us apart. The efficiency of our sort of service sets us apart. The athletes get in and out with us pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that we're becoming known for. They have other things they need to do, put their feet up, see their coach, get their meals in. So we try to make it as quick as possible for them, get them in, get them out. We also always make sure we're protecting their feet, barrier
Mm-hmm.
cream. We have all the FDA recommended in the US, FDA recommended protective gear available for them if they choose to use it. So we're
Mm-hmm.
just want to make it a good experience. We know our product's solid, and we also have taught our team how to troubleshoot, how to deal with any sort of problem or situation that may arise. And I think I'm an ex-nurse, so I always jump into
Mm-hmm.
that role too, make sure that we
Yeah.
have those little safety measures there in case somebody needs a little sugar or a little salt, or
Yeah.
sometimes they get a little weak in the
Yeah.
tent. So
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
just trying to, every show I go to, I learn something new. And I think that's something I've tried to instill in all of our service providers, that you can never stop learning. So the
Mm-hmm.
sport evolves and we have to be able to evolve with it and learn. And we always learn something new.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you have a great passion in your voice. I absolutely love to hear it. Why did you start this company and develop out the team that you have?
Well, how I started the company was interesting. As I mentioned, I'm an ex-nurse by profession. I got very burnt out in the hospital I worked. It was a very challenging department that I worked in. So I went into the salon industry for fun. I was fortunate to, not have to work full time when my kids were
Mm-hmm.
young. So, and I got into the salon industry, that introduced me to spray tanning. 20 years ago, it was very new. And there was
Mm-hmm.
a kid in our area that went to Gracethorn High School with our sons. He's a competitor. He owned a gym. He came in, talked about the
Mm-hmm.
process of tanning, how everybody hated it because you had to start. They did everything by hand back then. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and that's sort of what got me into it. And then
Yeah.
looking at what was in the market, really out of pure ignorance at the time, I had to learn as I went. I didn't love what was out there. I just
Mm-hmm.
felt like I wanted to listen to the competitors and try to address the things they didn't like about the tanning process. And I ended up developing a product. I got a chemist. It took me a couple of years to get it where I wanted it. And it hasn't changed since I got
Mm-hmm.
it where it is. It hasn't changed. And it just sort of grew. Honestly, I
Yeah.
never set into this industry in the beginning to try to make it what it is today. It just sort of started to
Mm-hmm.
happen, and I just went with it, and I love it.
Yeah. I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit. Last year, how many athletes did you tan in 2022? Like
Oh,
your whole team?
you are putting me on the spot. If I talk about just my corporate team, um, over well over 1,000. I mean, I know, but then if
Mm-hmm.
I factor in all our service providers in different states in the U.S. plus
Mm-hmm.
internationally, I I have to say at least probably 5,000. I mean, I'm throwing that
Yeah,
off the top of my head,
for
but
sure.
A
Yeah.
lot. I mean, a
Yeah.
lot.
What are some of the notable shows down in the U.S. that use your products as the official provider?
You mean me corporately or just as a
Just
role?
LSR in general. Yeah.
Um, Battle of Texas. We do Freddie's show every year. I Junior USA's. We sponsor
Hmm.
that officially. Um, St. Louis Pro, all the Midwest shows with Jack and Ann Tony. We do those.
Hmm.
Whitney Jones. We do
Yeah.
that show every
Nice.
year. It's great. Oh gosh, I mean, there's tons. I mean,
That's a big list. It's a big list for sure.
Tennessee, Kentucky.
Yeah.
I mean, there's something every
Hmm.
weekend. Um,
Yeah.
you are putting
Amazing.
me on the spot, but I should have had a cheat sheet in front of me. But we,
All good, all good. I'll transition away from that to an easier one for you. How about that? Let's talk about some of the IFBB Pro sponsored athletes that you guys have on your team. And if you don't know this answer, then you might be in trouble.
yeah, I might be in trouble with that, but I still might miss a few. Missy Triscott, Ashley
Hmm.
Kaltzwasser. We worked with her since she got her pro card, and we
Hmm.
panned her for all three of her Olympia wins. Whitney Jones. Um, oh, you are putting me on the spot. Nathan Epler, uh, Logan Franklin, uh, uh,
Nice.
Terrence Ruffin,
There we
um,
go.
some other bikini pros. Yeah, you're putting me on the spot
Okay.
because now
All
my
right. All right.
think.
All
But
right. I'll stop that. I'll stop that. Have you ever been to Victoria or Vancouver, Canada?
I believe I did years ago. I did have another
Okay.
service provider years ago when it was a Canadian
Yep.
nationals. I do believe I came and helped with that, but that's been probably 8 or 9 years ago. So I'm looking
Okay.
forward to coming back.
Yeah. I mean, Victoria on Vancouver Island, absolute beautiful place. If you haven't seen some pictures, leave an extra day or two if you can on your trip. It's a very special part of the world. Some of the freshest seafood you're going to find around. And you'll want to definitely, get out in the ocean, maybe go whale watching if you're into that kind of thing. Seeing,
I'm
you
going
know,
to talk about that. That sounds fun.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's seeing a 10,000 pound whale is just mind blowing with the size and the capacity that they take up. So definitely get a couple extra days while you're here for that. So all of the amateur athletes and the professional athletes will be getting the same tanning, the same product, the same application.
Thanks, sir.
Can you just maybe elaborate a little bit about that, about the process and how you guys offer the same quality of service regardless if you're an amateur or professional.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, everybody is treated the same. We address any needs they may have. We really try to go above and beyond to accommodate every athlete, whether it's a timing issue or a late flight or, you know,
Hmm.
a skin issue.
Hmm.
Again, with my nursing background, I get into the chemistry of what we do. So I
Hmm.
really believe that if people are doing this, they need to kind of understand why what they're putting on someone works and what's in it. So
Totally.
our ingredients in our product are very, very skin friendly. We have no acetone, isopropyl alcohol, any of those drying agents, or skin
Hmm.
irritants. But we have our techs, spray techs, and then we have what we call runners who bring people to the tents. They all have their own drying tent. They generally dry in, change in.
Hmm.
We take them to the spray tent. They get sprayed. They go back. But we prepare them. We don't just hand them the sticky feet. We peel the
Hmm.
thing off so they can stand on them. We apply the barrier cream. Men are provided socks for privacy or whatever they need.
Hmm.
Women, the same. Most women don't use that. They don't use a sock, obviously, but they have privacy covers available if they need it. Usually they
Yeah.
don't. Um, Hair caps, we clean their fingernails off for them, clean their toenails off. So we don't
Hmm.
want them to have to really do anything but stand
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
dry, have their tan
Hmm.
set up and
Yeah.
powder them. That's one of our special things that we do that a lot of other companies don't. We have a finishing powder that we use that helps keep them fresh. Has some deodorizing properties in it, so that helps because people don't shower for 2 days. So, you
Yeah.
know, we just
Yeah.
try to do all those little extra wow factor things.
Yeah. Oh, that's incredible. We have a mutual partner that brought us together, Jenna, who runs stuff up here on the west coast of Canada. What do you want to say about her and the passion that she has for this industry?
I think passion is the number one word that describes Jenna, actually. She really goes above and beyond to try to make sure that the athletes are taken care of. I have so many good people on my team, but without a
Hmm.
doubt, she definitely goes the extra mile. She's
Yeah.
been a tenacious, passionate, wants to do it right, wants to take care
Hmm.
of the athletes. She wants to make the promoters happy. And that's one of our main focuses. You have a lot of things to
Hmm.
do show day. We want you to tell us where to set up and let us do the rest. And she's very good with communication.
Hmm.
So I really can't say enough good about her. She's been
Yeah.
a pleasure to have, and I'm really wanting to help her grow.
That's amazing. I'm excited to have you guys on board, as well as Jenna, obviously, for this partnership. I've watched Jenna now for 2+ years at another show that I did some consulting with. So I was able to see her work firsthand with the athletes. And here at Influential Sports, we truly value the athlete experience from the time that they register way before the show, the communication all the way through, and the time that they actually come to the venue itself. And I have full confidence that Jenna, as well as yourself, will give the most absolute, best tanning experience that we have here on the market. And so I'm really excited to have you up here, really excited to, show you the hospitality of Canada
Yeah, I'm
and
excited.
welcome you to this great country. So I
And
really appreciate you joining me.
Jenna also, I just want to say this, she is aware. She's very aware. She's so involved in this sport. I would even
Hmm.
say she may be more aware of certain things with athletes than I am sometimes. I mean, she
Yeah.
really makes a point of getting to know personal things or
Hmm.
hobbies, or she just
Hmm.
really goes the extra mile.
Yeah. No,
So
it's
I'm
absolutely
excited.
amazing. Yeah. I appreciate you. I know you're at a show. I don't want to hold you too long. You're probably exhausted, but look forward to hosting you up here in Victoria, Canada, April 23rd. And travel safe. How's that?
We will, and I'll see you in a couple weeks.
Amazing. Take care. Have a great
Thanks
day.
for, all righty, you too. Bye bye.